Now, I bet you're wondering why I gathered you here today. Recently, there have been gods' avatar attacks, unjust ones at that, on one of my loyal subjects. We are here to discuss the punishments and repercussions. I believe we should take away powers of the gods away from the perpetrator who performed this action.
I will say, as a god, we take full responsibility what happened today. I will say the god that we're talking about will be punished to the full extent. I feel like that god owes that non-believer, which Mason was a non-believer, and that is why the gods did not protect him. Now, we know of Sir Reggie, who believes in the gods, and all he would have to do is a prayer. But we will take in consideration that our gods should be more respectful, regardless of their religion or whatever they believe in. Now, are you familiar with a sign outside that guy base saying "fuck you"?
Yes, I'm quite familiar with this shrine.
By order of the gods, can you please make sure that it never happens again?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone caught making anything similar to that will in fact be punished. Thrown in the sandpit.
Now, I do want to discuss some of the things that that other god has done. He has committed 3 crimes as it is, and you know about the rule: 3 strikes, you're out. He has summoned a god out of his own enjoyment. He has summoned a god to destroy a peasant with no valid reason, and he has infested the community area with skeletons and warriors. Can you confirm all this?
Yes, I can.
Now, with the god summoning, was it to destroy or to play?
The first attack of the gods was to play.
So it wasn't named to necessarily cause harm to anybody. So that should be somewhat stricken, but not to its full extent due to it. He necessarily didn't mean to cause any harm towards anybody. And the skeletons being in the community area due to newbies coming in there and those being high skeletons and probably most likely going to kill noobs, he should be stricken from that because of the fact that how are new players supposed to level when they're getting ambushed by high rank skeletons. So he should be punished for that. So somewhat of a warning with his upcoming one right now. He should have not summoned a god to wipe out a base that somebody has worked hard on. So yes, he should pay back of what he destroyed. And also, he should have a strong eye. Like us, we should keep a strong eye on him, allow him of his powers, give him a strong warning, one last warning, and to let him know if he messes up again that they will strictly be stricken from him, and if he continues, he will be banned.
I totally agree with your decision. I think we should suspend him. Now, if Sir Jackal has any other reason why we should take the powers against him away. Now, I wish Mason did believe in God, so we could go to him and talk to him. But I think what we should do is 2 ways. We can A, allow the people of the community to choose what should happen to their God, or we should announce a new God. King Jackal, what do you have to say?
I believe that we should elect a new god.
Now, I feel that we should have, you know, a woman touch as a god in here. I don't know who should be the woman, but I feel like we should have a woman as a god. Just to, like, you know, level the playground and just making sure that we don't just react. Because I'll admit, as a god, I do not like people who do not believe in the gods. So I am very ruthless.
Well, there is a scientifically proven fact that women are more organized than men, and having a bunch of men does not seem organized for gods.
So we will go over a few women later today in private and just decide who will be fit to be a perfect god in this world. Now this woman must be fierce, powerful, sexy. Not more sexy than me, but you know.
But
Of course.
you gotta take on the concept that she must be understanding of the
Yes,
people.
yes. I will say this though. You have
Yes.
done as well, being an amazing king. I will give you credit. I will give you credit. But there is a king out there that is working hard, just as you are. Doesn't have the same powers that you have because you are a demigod and you technically are a god. But they're working hard to take over. So I do recommend you gaining trust with everyone in the city. Make sure they're on your side, because one day you'll have to fight for it all.
I have nothing to worry about.
Now that little...
Now, another thing I meant to bring up is that I am going to start growing the shadows and bringing up the ninja tribe for protection of the lower class, not just as a god, and let some servants come in and work for me
Okay.
to do the less of the lesser bidding.
Okay.
So if somebody needs weapons, my ninjas will go help them. If they need protection, my ninjas will help them, but for currency.
In order for them to become a ninja, they must go through JB's,
Oh, they will be going through some trials. They will be going
JB's
through
working on a
trials.
very...
They must. They must go through the Colosseum of first to prove that they're warrior enough to be the ninja.
I will say, I think you should talk to Mr. Reggie and see if he would like to become one of those ninjas. His performance in the arena was very satisfying, and I think he would make a good assassin.
Such is true, but I think that he might have to prove himself again through the Colosseum.
That Mason boy, though, Jackal, I'm going to keep a very strong eye on that boy. I don't like him. I don't like the way he smells. I don't like the way he builds. I don't like the way he walks. I don't like the way he talks. But I will keep an eye on him. He took shit at my base, okay?
I do not believe this, but hey, listen. Personally, I love Mason, no homo. Anyway, I believe he can be trusted. He's loyal. He may be annoying to some. However, I cannot deny the fact that he is truthful in any way, or in all ways, mostly. He shall no longer disrupt any, and I mean absolutely none of your activities.
Now, I do want to talk about a certain someone that I saw on the battlefield as that god was releasing his wrath. Sir Jamaican. He is one of my most loyal subjects in the past, and it was very heartening to see him there during that time. How do you feel about that situation?
I feel heartbroken, but we cannot play parts in this. We must act impartially and deal with the judgment as if you were any other person
Okay, totally
who
agree.
committed a crime.
Now, I don't know if you guys smell that, but it smells like a jungle in here. Someone else is in here.
But you know, we just built this house. It's probably the smell of new.
What kind of jungle? Rainforest
Kevin,
jungle?
please stand. Someone's in here. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way, Sweeps. Around the gun. I swear she was here.
I got no
She
eyes.
was here. We need to cage that beast. Jekyll, I order you to put a hit out on her. I want her in the cage as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.